Welcome everybody, it is Crypto Moose, and we're gonna get loose. Mitchell Bouchard, your crypto and NFT investor. We are going to be going over the Trezor Safe 5. So this is a brand new hardware wallet. I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions. This is basically a reaction video. So I do not have my hands on this device. I believe they are just available for pre-order thus far. So comment whatever questions you guys have down below. Like, subscribe. That's one way you can help us grow here on the channel. So I've always liked Trezor. And in fact, I do own a Trezor Model T. So I have that, and I have the original Model 1. So we'll be talking about these a little bit. So I have the original. This is like the OG. This is basically the first like open source, like best Trezor wallet, or like hardware wallet in general. So this one is like the OG one. We have that. I do own ledgers, tangems, and if you guys want, check out the link tree. If you guys do want to pick one up, save up to 25% off. All you gotta do is go to the Crypto Moose link tree right here. We have links. So I will have links that will help boost the channel and also save you a little bit of money as well. So let's dive into the announcement. So Trezor, they basically have replaced the Model T, and they are now going to be offering this one in the background, the Trezor Safe 5. So that's what it looks like. It's identical to the Model T. So we'll get into the specifics. I mean, even right now, I mean, if you're taking a look at it, the main difference that you have is that you have the color touch screen. So this one does have a little bit of color, but anyways, color touch screen and the haptic engine. So that might be a little bit different. You have the EAL6 security element. So it will be, it will have another layer of security beyond this one. Supports thousands of coins. So probably supports a similar amount of tokens, but maybe in the grand scheme of things, it supports even more. So complete Trezor ecosystem. The main thing is it's the new design, has the latest software capabilities, and going forward, it's a good idea to have something like that. So why would you even want to have a hardware wallet? Well, it's very simple. Not your keys, not your cheese, right? So basically, when you create a wallet using a hardware wallet, you are given 12 to 24 words. So same thing with the hot wallet, but instead of those words, your private keys being held on software on a computer, they're held offline on the device. So if someone wants to hack your crypto, they need your device and they need to know your PIN. So it adds another layer of protection when you're interacting with your crypto. So I hope that makes sense. So, you know, let's say you pick up like a Tangem, best wallet under 50 bucks. This guy, you would need to, you know, physically tap the card to sign a transaction. So it adds another layer of security beyond, you know, just having something like a NAMI or a MetaMask. So you can also equip these devices with your software on your computer. But what's great is that, you know, it just adds that other layer. So that's all I want to talk about on that. So let's check out this device. Let me share with you, do I approve it? What do I think? And ultimately, I do think it's a great move. A company like this, they're not just going to make something for nothing. But basically, this is not really a new product. This is a evolution of the Model T, in my opinion. Okay. So it looks the exact same. So the marketing is spectacular, by the way. The videos are really dope. I do video production, and this is cool. Like, everything about this is awesome. Like, it's fun. It's got the Apple vibe. I've always been saying it. Like, Trezor has that Apple vibe. It is the best hardware wallet. The Trezor Safe 5 right now, this is the wallet to get if you're willing to spend the 200 bucks. It's 169 USD. So check out those links down below. But there are other great options. I mean, if you're just storing Bitcoin, the Model 1's fantastic. But I would just get the Safe 3. On a budget, Safe 3. If you're looking to spend more, the Safe 5. So let's check it out. So a lot of interesting things here. Let's get into the products. Just make sure I'm on the link I was at earlier. And let's talk about this. Let's go over what's involved. Okay. So you do have a Bitcoin only hardware wallet option. Really cool. So ultimately, if you have, let's say, you got 10 grand or you got millions of dollars in Bitcoin and, you have that as a store of value, you want to keep it protected, you're going to pick up a specific hardware wallet for that. So in fact, I got a couple hardware wallets that I use for specific assets and for long term. So I believe you should have multiples. That's just my opinion. All right. So the Trezor Safe 5, the touchscreen, so enhanced usability with a 1.54-inch touchscreen. We could probably compare these as well. So if we go to comparison here, let's do that. We get a little bit of an idea. So price-wise, it's pretty great. In fact, I believe it's a little bit cheaper than what the T was. The name's there, so it makes sense for sure. Definitely makes sense. So if you go for the model, the old Model T, the Safe 3, okay, it's basically a touchscreen, better version of the Safe 3. So the Safe 5 is just going to be better. This is what's different. So you have the color touchscreen, which I think is immensely valuable. If you're using crypto all the time, sure, it's not a big deal. Sign a couple transactions now and again. But if you're a crypto moose, if you're getting loose, right, you're going to want to be touching the screen. So the moose gets handsy sometimes. So you got the 2 button, you have the touch screen, that's big. But you have a bigger monitor, a bigger display. Now, compared to this one, I don't know if it's any different. This is basically extinct now. So, something to think about there. Gorilla Glass, this is the big one. So scratch resistant, all glass surface. So I saw that even under, they had like a little video promotion. We're not gonna play that out loud, but that's one thing that I thought was interesting. So this was a cool little video. It's probably on the website here as well. But the glass resistance is really cool. I find that with this wallet, it does scratch up a little bit, but not too bad. I do have a little lens cloth, so comment down below. What are your thoughts on the Model T? I think somebody commented, they're like, oh, I just bought a Model T, so I don't know. Maybe send it back. Be like, dude, like, you guys just launched this product. Like, I just ordered this like a couple days ago. You're gonna send me this, or we're gonna send the moose after you. So haptic feedback, that's interesting. So basically, these are things that don't really matter for security. They're just features for a good product. But it is cool, right? So your phone, you get haptic feedback, or you're playing a video game, the controller's going nuts. So you got the hardware wallet. The hardware wallet's getting loose now. You got the haptic feedback, get the moose feedback reaction. So that's kind of what you get. So supports all tokens. So what's good is that the Safe 3 is something that supports all tokens, because that's one thing that was missing with this device. That's why I even got the T in the first place. I don't know why I'm holding it like this, like it's floating or I'm about to spray paint it, but this is the Model 1, and this thing is basically going to go extinct next. I mean, guys, if the Model T is extinct now, this one's going to be extinct. So they're phasing out the Model 1. It is the original, but I assume they're going to be phasing it out. Although it does have a spot in the market, right? Like, this is interesting the way they did it. They have the Model 1. And comment down below, do you guys think that this was a good move? I think it is overall, because basically they took everything from the Safe 3 and they had to upgrade the Model T, because, I mean, it's at the point before this happened where it's like, yeah, you're just going to pick up the Safe 3 and not the Model T, because it supports all the tokens. Big deal, you don't have the touchscreen. But now with the Safe 5, you got the scratch resistance, the feedback. It adds a little more oomph to it. And it has the latest EAL, so security features, etc. But that's the main difference, guys. Like, you have the haptic feed, you have the scratch, you have the touch screen, and that's really about it. Like, that really matters. The touch screen's cool, but other than that, like, the Safe 3 is still a great option. Like, if you have $100, if you're gonna be frugal, get the Safe 3. But if you're like Crypto Moose, right? And you have people that are messaging you constantly, like, hey, like, I think we should get together because you have a lot of crypto. then you may want to get the Safe 3 because you got to protect yourself. People are crazy these days, right? They're gonna want to get your crypto, right? So you can imagine 10 years from now, somebody's gonna be like, he owns how much Kopi? He bought it back then. He's a moose millionaire. Like, it's just the way it's gonna be. So you got to think in the future. So guys, head over to the link tree. I have tons of content. Like, also, I did a video. Nobody watched it because we're not popular yet. I did a Tangent versus Trezor Safe 3. This is probably one of my most in-depth videos for hardware wallets. Check out that video. Comment down below who you thought won. So I basically did a battle between the Safe 3 in the Tangent. So maybe we could do some more battles only if you guys are watching and subscribing. So with that being said, the moose is loose. I think it's a good move. It's an interesting move. Nothing really new. I mean, different features, selling points, but it makes sense for the company to do that. They phased out the Model T. They implemented a better, newer product, and it just makes sense. I think it's fine. I'll give it a B plus. Cool. Cheers.